Thank goodness you're here. I, Sam Valentino, private toon detective, am here to report on a bit of snooping I did on yet another cartoon rumor. You may have been hearing online that voice actor Greg Cipes, who's been voicing Beast Boy in the various Teen Titans incarnations for over 22 years now, was fired from Warner Brothers Animation because of him apparently being diagnosed with Parkinson's disease. While such a disease is indeed sad, I did some investigating, and it turns out that was not why Greg Cipes was fired from voicing Beast Boy. He was diagnosed with Parkinson's back in March, and apparently Warner Bros. Had fired him from the role of Beast Boy back in February because he started bashing COVID-19 and the vaccines against it. Yes, and unfortunately it turns out Greg Cipes is one of those crazy anti-science Make America Great Again followers. I rarely get political here, but people who believe in President Trump's malarkey are usually really out of it when it comes to politics and world events. And anti-vaxxers are really full of it, because from my experience, the COVID vaccinations do work for humans and toons alike. Which reminds me, I plan to get such a booster soon once it's available, especially before Fur-Apocalypse during the Halloween weekend. But Greg Cipes went and blamed his getting fired on Sam Register, discriminating him for having Parkinson's. Jeez! I mean, Sam Register's not as bad of an executive producer as for Warner Brothers Animation's Bill Hendricks or Sandra Schwartz, or even David Zaslav running Warner Brothers overall. But even so, the fact that Greg Cipes got himself fired for voicing Beast Boy over posting political anti-vax mumbo-jumbo isn't too surprising. But then he goes and blames it on Warner Brothers fired him because of his being diagnosed with Parkinson's disease. He's trying to gain sympathy that way, and for a while we were starting to feel for him, as getting sacked for that reason would indeed be completely uncalled for. But he played us all as patsies. Ugh. Also, according to The Wrap, Greg Cipes was only fired from voicing Beast Boy, as in addition to all that MAGA mumbo-jumbo, there was also creative differences, apparently because his performance for Beast Boy was no longer up to the standards required for the character, along with a development deal to keep him involved as a new Teen Titans Go character who has potential as a new star. This kind of makes sense, since his Teen Titans and Teen Titans Go co-star Tara Strong has also been just as controversial about politics and such, but she's still on board, yet she still voices Raven, and as such, Warner Bros. Animation is nowadays the only studio that still utilizes her voice acting services, since other studios now don't want to work with her for those reasons. Tara has been one of Warner Bros. Animation's go-to voice actresses for roughly 25 years now, alongside Grey Delisle Griffin, Carrie Walgreen, and Candy Milo. But even so, I'm reminding you all once more that it wasn't because of his Parkinson's disease diagnosed that Greg Cipes was fired for voicing Beast Boy, but because of an unacceptable social media practice referring to all that MAGA plot. And Greg tried to pin it on Sam Register showing discrimination against people with Parkinson's. Especially since we can't really picture anyone else voicing Beast Boy right now. A character many furries seem to envy because of the way he can smoothly transform into anthro animals, even turning into a wily coyote XP.
I wouldn't stand there if I were you.
The rest of the fandom has to wear fursuits. Please understand, I'm actually not a fan of the Teen Titans cartoons, especially that inane Teen Titans Go, which is why this video is fairly short. But I felt I needed to blow the lid off this, presenting the true facts on a cartoon rumor blown out of proportion. So there you have it. As always, keep watching this channel to hear any more of my deductions or findings or whatever else happens.
Wow.